Yeah, if anybody's following this, I just put up quite a few videos today if you care to follow it. I'm just going to show this, and I do, and I think this is probably part of why they gave it to me. Everybody knows that Larry Flint was shot in Lawrenceville, Georgia. There was a movie made. In the first opening, I think there was two others somewhere else, but the first showing was here in Roanoke. Somebody actually came up on the Appalachian Trail and got me, and it was on my birthday, or the birthday I have to use, January the 7th, and I've forgotten what year the movie came out. But they didn't, he had flown, just let me say this, he had flown me out to his home during a campaign that I put up here. A doctor I'd written about Congressman's plane went down August the 31st, 83. Mr. Flint flew me out there and helped me with the campaign. And then in April of 84, he did this endorsement. And he says I knew who was responsible for his shooting in Lawrenceville. I was living in Marietta, Cobb County. I won't go into anything else there because it just takes up time on the small video. I lived what? Okay, I got into that. I don't guess there's any need to go through that. If there is, if you don't know what I'm talking about, pick it up. I'm going to go to this, and I'll say this again. My whereabouts, I've got immune disorder, and my immune system attacks itself, and this isn't funny at all. There's no cure for it. You can take things for the inflammation it causes, but you got to stop breathing it. That's the key to it. You can't breathe toxic fumes that you're allergic to. And over time, if you're around them, and this has been deliberate, then it affects your kidneys, your every part of your body, liver, your lungs. Now I want to get into this. I wanted to read something down here too that makes sense to you. First of all, I'm going to say this. And man, I put this up, and I had some repercussions from this. This was published 8/15/14. Now then, I had nothing against these people, but I have to say this: when I've tried to leave, the same thing happens. I might be there a day or two to relocate, and the next thing I know, it happens. And until you can get it in the court, they'll just say it's nuts. It's not happening. The agency, law enforcement, gets things on people, and everybody's got something to hide. So they compromise people. It doesn't give them the right to break the law, the people, but they do. So here is, I'm just going to say this, Shaw and, I don't see him down here. Well, I think this is about Sonny Shaw. He had just opened up. He and Patel own everything around here, Roanoke and out in Troutville, and I don't know where else. They've gotten very wealthy off of the land and the motels. And this one is one of them that I'm in. I've been in the lower, I can't afford anything, so I haven't been in his really nice ones. But anyway, I'm here, and I've stayed here before. It's Howard Johnson's on Third Lane Road. This is where I'm at, and it's the first time I've had this much trouble. I mean, it's bad. I mean, this could kill me. Well, all of it could, but this one, I just got food like I've done in the past, put it in the fridge, and you have to move because you're so sick, or you suffer the consequences. You stay here and die. So I'm going to show this picture, though, because I wanted to say this. Evidently, Sonny Shaw had just opened a new motel. Well, that's true. It gives a background on him and all this. But I want to read you the people that showed up at it and give a comment of my own, which these people, one thing I want to say, you should go back and see what's really going on. Your people that I trust, and I'm not going to say anything else, maybe they're still good, was Mark Warner. He was governor of Virginia. You got Tim Kaine, who I liked. He was governor. Now he's senator. And I think Mark Warner's senator. And who else is up there? They've got McDonald, the last governor. He's going to serve time, supposedly, and his wife in prison. So now then, who's that leave? Anyway, I want to get to this. Oh, Goodlatte. Goodlatte was over the agriculture department. When all this was going on, I lived on the Appalachian Trail, the Rangers, and all these bad things. in the Roanoke Times Atlanta Journal about me were put. I would go to his office. He was over that committee that handled agriculture and the forestry that's under it and the food stamps. So the rangers are law enforcement. So he was over them, Goodlatte was. And he's a representative. By the way, he was born in Boston or near there, Massachusetts anyway. Now then, Goodlatte, I did want to say this. I would go to John Edwards. He's a Virginia state troop. I got to slow down. I'm so tired. He's a Virginia state senator. John Edwards absolutely knows about my kidnapping and everything. I met his mother briefly. Bob Goodlatte knows. The offices are side by side. The last time I went up there, went to both offices. I came out of Goodlatte's. I'll say it again. A man followed me, and I held the elevator, and he said to me, if Mr. Goodlatte helps you, he'll be living in the woods in the National Forest with you. Well, now then, he is over the Intelligence Committee and another committee. I'd have to Google it and re-look. But anyway, both their offices are here. Now I'm going to read the list here. And the Patels and Shaws, and I had this manager up here that's made me so sick, life-threatening, to move me into this one, which is worse, say to me, well, we're helping you. Can you believe that? Okay, the guests at the opening were Senator John Edwards, representatives from Tim Kaine's office, he's now U.S. Senator, Mark Warner's office, Congressman Bob Goodlatte's office. It goes on and on, but those are the ones that I know. The rest of the people I don't know. Now that I'm going to go to this. This is where the Brits came, and they used the Dempsey name, which is the name given to me when they kidnapped me and brought me over here. Kennedy, my own uncle, the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, controlled the bank and Illuminati, okay? The New World Order that's in place. Anyway, Diana, who they're illegal, she's illegal, Elizabeth Nile of it, if you want to go back and look at what I put up. But they came, and it says Dressed to Kill, and this was in the Montauk County paper back, I thought I'd see the date, November, I believe, I can't remember the 98. And it's cryptic. It's got over here about Diana, and they actually had, while I'm on the trail and they're lying about me here and all the crap going on, they got Diana giving away, that's my money that they're using, Elizabeth, and has stolen. They've got Diana's ball gown she was giving away at the Hotel Roanoke, and limos, and I'm living up on the trail, freezing and starving, and they're using my name here. This is, his last name is Mike Dempsey. Dempsey's the name they gave me when they kidnapped me and brought me over here to this country, and my own uncle helped, and the Kennedys and Rothschilds, Rockefellers. But they're using cryptic names in here, too, like the Young and the Kirby. And this is the Montauk County DA there. And it's cryptic. Brits come to Virginia dressed to kill. So I wanted to show that. Now then, this is where I'm still living here, okay? I can't live here. I'm just about dead. So I either leave, that's how they run me, or, and I've already suffered enough damage to me. I want to go back to this. This was way back, and I didn't have money. I'm living on the trail, and I'd do a companion aid once in a while when I could get it. And I had worked for D.J. Cooper, and he hired me to stay with his father. This is where, anyway, I'll just say this. I won't get into that. I stayed with him, and I saved up money, and it's the first I'd had any money, much less that much. And what I did, I didn't feel I could stay the winter, take it anymore, so I left. And I went to the Budget Inn, and also I was still trying to find my sons, and I thought, well, the money, maybe I could. I went to the Budget Inn, which is not too far from me, and it's owned by the